today's video will be going over 10 different budget beasts inside of the game. These cards will all be under 50k. We have a couple that are under 15. The prices are ranging, but this is a budget you could save up for and pick these cards up very early into the year. Let's get right into it. If you want to get Madden coins without a risk of a ban, go to my new website, chuflaka.com, to buy Madden packs and gift cards for the same prices in the Madden store to directly support the channel. All right, before we get into this list, though, make sure to comment down below what budget beasts you guys have. Put like a price tag next to them as well to help other people watching this video as well. Somebody that's helped you along your no money spent, or even if you're trying to save in a certain position journey. You know what I mean? It helps. It helps. It definitely helps. I got 10 for you guys right here. Let's get right into it. The first one I'm going to have here, you might be looking at him and thinking he's a 71 overall rookie. This card cannot be good, but this card, he's a little bit more expensive right now, but when I looked at him on stream, I was asking my chat for some budget beasts so I could share with you guys, and they were telling me this guy goes for under 5k a lot, and when I looked at stream, he was under 5k. Looking at his stats, though, he is an absolute budget beast. You might look at like the man coverage, the zone, obviously not the best, but this is a card if you're playing cover 3 or cover 2 and all they're doing is backpedaling and just playing back. He is a 6'4" to counter Moss, to help against Parham. He has 85 speed. For a card you can get for literally 5 to 6k if you can wait and be patient, this is an amazing budget beast in the game. You guys know corners, safeties, and free safeties for most of Madden, their biggest stats are speed and height, and he brings both of those for under 10k. This is definitely one of the better budget beasts in the game right now. So another budget beast we have here, this is going to be another cornerback, Caleb Farley. This is one that you guys all probably know about. I had to include him. Maybe there's probably at least 10 to 15 people watching this video that did not know about this card and can help them out a lot. He is obviously around the 15 to 16k range, and when you take a look at him, 87 speed. He is 6'2", so he's obviously shorter than the guy we just showed you before, Woolen, but he is +2 in speed. He also does have above 80 man coverage to help with a lot of the blitzing meta in the game right now. So if you run a lot of blitzes, he could be very good for you. And the zone coverage, 66, is obviously not hitting that 80 threshold, but still good enough for a card for 15k that will bring height and speed for you, and even above 80 threshold for man. There's not a better budget beast. I think this is actually my #1 budget beast in the game right now. So another one we have here, this is now our third budget beast we've shown yet, is going to be Eric Stokes. He's in the same exact program as our guy Farley, the headliners. He is a 6'1" corner. This one's much cheaper as well at 4,000 coins. He's a 6'1" corner with 86 speed, and he has 77 man and 75 zone, so not as bad as Woolen if you wanted a guy like this. Obviously, you're getting a little shorter, but this is a card, another one of those guys that you could literally pick up the game and put on the field right away, and you can go play house rules, you can play solo battles, or even if you want to play head-to-head, if you're good enough to play with a decent team, Eric Stokes is a guy you could put out there and he'll have some success for you, although being a very low overall and being very cheap. I don't know why I can't talk. I've been talking all day, but Eric Stokes, definitely a budget beast. I've been showing a lot of corners. We only have one more corner left on this list, but this is another one I had to show you. So now we are moving over to his safety. Kyle Duggar is around 37k. This is a lot more expensive than he typically is right now. I think a lot of people aren't really playing because the servers have been down most of the day. A lot of people are just kind of demotivated to do anything in MUT right now, but Kyle Duggar, he is 6'1", 85 speed safety. He also does come with 81 hit power, 81 pursuit. He has really good zone and man coverage. This is a very good budget user to put on your field on day one. This is a card, like I said, 37k is not normally what he goes for. That's considered expensive, and it's still under our budget of 50k we had set for the video. And Kyle Duggar, this is a card that I've seen a lot out there. I've seen even on God Squads. For example, for my team, my cornerback 4 is a budget beast, Caleb Farley, because all he does is blitz the quarterback. I don't need an insane corner there to blitz. So Kyle Duggar, if you need one more filler card and you don't want to splurge on a position, this is a card, even if you're not a budget beast or a nobody sent guy, this is a card that can play for you. Now we are officially on the offensive side of things. RAHEEM Mostert is always an absolute budget beast on day one. He is 6,000 coins right now, which is a very good price for a starting running back. Obviously, 82 speed isn't anything crazy, but when compared to other guys in that same exact kind of price range, there's nobody that even competes with him. The next guy that I think is like kind of under 50k is going to be Dalvin Cook, which he is literally 45 to 50k. I would rather save 40k, especially if I'm knowing he spent on a running back like RAHEEM Mostert, than splurging an extra 40k for a guy that's a little bit faster than RAHEEM. This is a card that never brings really good stats to the table, like literally ever, besides speed. So if you could hit that hole, he's really small as well. You can take one that you never thought you would be able to get to the crib all the way. It's a kind of a bailout sometimes with Raheem. We got a wide receiver here, keeping it on the offensive side of the ball. 10,000 coins is really nothing when it comes to an elite card as well. Marquise Brown, always a fast wide receiver in the game. His card art looks pretty fire as well with that visor on him. He's 5'9", which, if we're going to be honest, well, Tyreek's one of the best wide receivers in the game. I have him as my ranked number 2 wide receiver. Height, really, if you have good speed in this game and you can get open on breaking routes against man, you'll be fine. He also does have 81 deep route running. Obviously, a lot of his stuff is lower, but he's really a guy that's going to be out there blazing past people. He's going to be really good on deep corners, deep posts for you as well with that 80 deep route running. This is a card for 10,000 coins you cannot go wrong with. He's one of the best wide receivers I saw on this list that was very, very cheap, under like the 15 to 20-ish K range. All right, so now we are getting to the little bit more expensive, and I know Marquez VALDES-SCANTLING is 50K right now. The market, you guys got to remember from Legends, is still, or the all Madden promo is still a little bit up. He was 45K. All of these 84s are really around that 45K range, so I would be patient. You could definitely get this guy under 50K, and he's actually my rank number 5 wide receiver in the game. So not even just budget, he's my rank number 5. I did that video yesterday, and Marquez VALDES-SCANTLING is 86 speed, 6'4", and then look at his stats across the board. He has 85 deep route running. He has 83 spec catch. So this is basically Marquise Brown, but much better, right? But he is obviously 40K more coins, or obviously 35K if you can get your snipe or be a little bit more patient. You could also build these cards for cheap if you could do the sets a lot more cheaper. That's why I love the team builders. They're always cheaper than they seem. And this is definitely probably the best wide receiver you can get right now under 50K. And I feel like there's no one even in comparison, honestly, close to him. So we also got a running back here, our guy, J.K. Dobbins, under 50K. So like I said, I was going to give you a little bit more expensive ones. And J.K. Dobbins, this card is a beast. I did a video on him already. My video title was the best budget beast card, or the best budget beast in Madden 23. And I kind of do stand by that. 85 speed, 86 excel on him. He is 5'10", 210 pounds. And first off, let me say, because I know a lot of people commented in that video, Tevin Coleman and him are the same price. They're the exact same card, basically. You can go wrong. You can't go wrong with either of them. I didn't put Tevin Coleman on this video, but J.K. Dobbins and Tevin Coleman, the same exact overall, basically the same price. If you like Tevin Coleman more, go for him. J.K. Dobbins, I included him because, let's be honest, he is a bigger name value there. He does have good change direction, good trucking, break tackle. I had a great game with him. I used him for like 2 or 3 games when I was recording that video, and I definitely liked him. I see him a lot out there as well for people trying to save money at running back. He's definitely one of the better running backs in the game, 100%. But you're seeing a little bit of a trend here. Jason Verrett is going to be another one, the last corner. We've shown now 4 corners. You never can have enough DBs on the field. Like I said with team builders, they sit around this range, but you can get them under 50K easily, especially sniping and building sets. But the team builders are always budget beasts every single year. They're always cheap to make. They're always under that 50K-ish range usually when the market's at its settle price. He is 5'10", though, so a little bit shorter, but he is 86 speed, 87 excel. He's the highest speed corner in that price range right there. That's kind of irrelevant overall. He also does have that zone coverage as well at 84. This is a card that my friend, my IRL friend, who is an absolute Madden casual in the game. This is one of the first cards I pointed to him 100% to go get right now in the game. Jason Verrett. This is a card that I recommend to you guys as well. This is definitely a beast if you're trying to save some coins. And the last card of the video is going to be Justin Reid, another guy that is obviously a team builder. These are the definite budget beasts. You can go look at a lot of the other team builders. They're all very good for under 50K. Let's click on Justin Reid here. This is a card that I used on day 1 the entire day, and then I finally upgraded once we opened a little bit more packs. He is 6'1", 200 pounds. 85 speed. I think he's the best budget user in the game under 50K. Kyle Duggar right there next to him as well. And then obviously, if you want to leave him alone and use Duggar, because Duggar, you typically want to use the worst card when it comes to man and zone, so the computer could have the better zone, play rec, and everything. So if you were to have Kyle Duggar and Justin Reid, I would definitely use Kyle Duggar. But Justin Reid has both above 80 man and zone. The power is good. The play rec is solid as well. This is an all-around good card, and I enjoyed him for the first couple. I probably played in my first 10 to 15 games as my user, and he did a great job for me to start off the year. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The budget beast, I had to get this one out. I've had a lot of people commenting on the channel that they want to see some budget beasts. I did a bunch of those videos last year and they did pretty well, and I just completely forgot about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what other budget beasts you have down below. Obviously help other people out as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.